Hey guys, Alex here, and I just watched the Germany-Italy quarterfinal. And before I talk about that, let's talk about some other football slash soccer slash football news. So, kind of going off topic for a second here. Did anybody watch the Chile-Argentina final for the Copa America? Oh my gosh, I was like screaming my lungs out. I was getting really mad at the TV. I didn't like the way Messi was playing, and I was definitely going for Chile, and I think when Chile lost that man due to a really questionable red card, man, I was just losing it. I was like, gosh, well, this could have been a really great final, but the referee ruined it by throwing a guy out. Like, I didn't think that red card was justified in that instance, but Argentina finally got one of their guys red carded too, and that made it an even match, and then Chile finally won that match. I was very happy. In other news, back to the Euro, freaking Wales beating Belgium. What, 3-1? Oh my gosh, cannot believe that. And then we have freaking Iceland going up against France. And Iceland has a chance of making it to the semifinals, where they might potentially play against, well, I mean, if they did make it to the semifinals, they would play against Germany. Wow, that's crazy, because at the very beginning of this Euro, I made a video talking about Wales and Iceland being my favorite underdog teams. And then Germany being my favorite, of course. That was crazy. Alright, so, how have your teams been doing? So, let's go and talk about the Germany-Italy match. Man, going into this match, I was very nervous for Germany because Germany never beats Italy in these major tournament competitions like the Euro or World Cup. They always lose to them. I don't know why. They just do. But, Germany and Italy, they're perennial favorites at tournaments. So they almost always do well. Sure, they might have a few, off, tournaments. Like Germany's had its fair share of very bad tournaments, but generally speaking, they are tournament teams, and then even though their friendlies might look bad, they do so much better in tournaments. They kick it up a notch. So yeah, this game was super duper tight, very close. It said Germany dominated the possession of the ball. Like in the 28th minute, it was like 64% possession for Germany and only 60% possession for Italy. And then later on, around in the second half, around the 63rd minute, it said Germany had 60% possession and Italy had 40%. It seems a little lopsided there, but I think Italy was definitely controlling the ball as well as Germany was. I felt like, Germany had a lot of chances going up to the Italian side, but once it got to the Italian side, they would screw up a pass. But to be fair, Italian defense is famous for being pretty tight and very organized. So what happened here? Let's talk about the match in regular time first. So in the 15th minute, freaking Khedira injured himself, and he has to get taken out of the game, and he gets replaced by Schweinsteiger. So it was kind of a double-edged sword. I was sad to see Khedira go, but at the same time, I was happy to see Schweinsteiger come in. He's like one of the German vets, and it's always, I feel like it's a reassuring thing to see Schweinsteiger come into a game. So the freaking game was 0-0 in the first half. But Germany was dominating possession of the ball. And, before I talk about the second half, talk about the uniforms really quick. It was good to see Germany wearing white socks again. Because when I watch Germany play, I'm used to seeing them wear white socks. I know that doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but seeing Germany wear black socks, it looks really weird for me. Because I'm kind of old school. I like to see Germany wearing, the white socks, black shorts, and white top. That's just more traditional for me. I don't even know why I mentioned that, but since I did, I might as well talk about Italy's uniform too. The blue uniform, blue was the color of the royal house of Savoy. In the 19th century, they united Italy, so that's why Italy wears blue. I only mentioned that because I mentioned Germany's White Sox. Alright, so second half is where the fireworks started to start going off for both teams. Between the 56th and the 59th minute, Italy got 3 yellow cards. There was a yellow card on Storaro for complaining about a decision. He wouldn't have got a card if he didn't complain. A minute after that, there was a yellow card on Di Sciglio. I'm probably mispronouncing that. In the 59th minute, Parolo did a high kick on Gomez. He got a yellow card too. That's 3 freaking yellow cards in Italy, within a period of 3 minutes. That was insane. But finally, in the 65th minute, Özil, who had been invisible this entire match, he comes out of nowhere. Well, it's not out of nowhere. Basically, Gomez got the ball. He kicked it in to Hector. Hector kicked the ball too. I think he was going for a shot on target, but it ended up going down to Özil's feet, and then Özil just knocked it right in for an easy goal. Well, I wouldn't call it easy. That was kind of a difficult shot, but yeah, Özil puts a goal in. I went nuts. Like I hadn't seen Özil score in a long time. In the 68th minute, 3 minutes later, Gomez, Super Mario Gomez, almost got this freaking awesome goal where he got the ball, he had his back turned to the goalkeeper, and he tried to backheel it in. It almost went in, but the goalkeeper managed to stop it somehow. Was it the goalkeeper or was it somebody else? Yeah, it was the goalkeeper. But that would have been a beautiful goal. It's definitely a beautiful shot on the target. So, in the 72nd minute, Gomez goes out with an injury, so Draxler comes in for him, and yeah, that caused a new change in the German positioning. Oh, and I gotta say, I didn't mention the what do you call it, the formations, but basically, I think Germany started off with like a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3. It wasn't your traditional 4-4-2. I'm going to show the lineup here. My lineup looks like a 4-4-2, but that's not the way they played. I think it was more like a 3-5-2. And that's like an old school German formation. But basically in the 3-5-2, you had, how was it? Man, I can't even read my handwriting. I can't read my, okay, well basically it's, Boateng in central defense, and then Huvide is going down the right, and then Hummels defending on the left. So that's basically what the 3-5-2 looked like in the back line. And okay, I might as well talk about Italy's lineup too. So Italy, sorry that this vlog's so disorganized, but Italy, it looked like they had a 3-5-2 as well, or a 3-3-2-2 or something. But yeah, basically Italy had Buffon in goal, Bonucci, Chiellini, Barzagli in defense, and then in midfield, they had Giaccherini, Parolo, Storaro, and then a little farther up the midfield, Desciglio and Florenzi, and then up front they had Ader and Pele. Pele. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the exact formation was, but it looked like a 3-5-2 for Germany as well, with Müller and Gomez striking up front, and then in the German midfield was Özil, Kroos, Khedira, Kimmich, and then in the back line, Hector, Hummels, Boateng, and Huvide, and then Neuer playing as goalkeeper, of course. So where was I? Sorry about that. This vlog is really all over the place right now. Sorry. But things were not going to be going so well, because I would say one of Germany's star players, Boateng, he got a silly handball in the penalty box, and the referee called it, and this meant that Italy got a penalty kick, and who kicked it in? It was Bonucci who kicked it in for a penalty kick in the 78th minute, so it was 1-1, and at that point, the momentum switched over to Italy. Even though Germany had been playing a lot better, getting that penalty kick for Italy, it just changed the whole mood and dynamics of the game. It looked like Italy was going to win that fight, or win the game. But, we went all the way through regular time without any more goals. It was 1-1, and then we went through the two, periods of 15-minute halves. That's a period of a total of 30 minutes of extra time. No goals. So, we go into freaking penalty kicks, and Germany does have a pretty good track record in penalty kicks, but they don't have a good track record against Italy. So I had mixed feelings going into this penalty shootout. So let's just talk about the penalty kicks. So Italy goes to kick first. Insigne makes his goal, and then when Kroos comes up for Germany, he makes his goal. Now the second batch of shooters, first comes Italy under Zaza. Is that his name? Or Berzag, I forget, it's like Zaza or something. Sorry. He misses the goal. And then Müller comes up, who's never scored, who hasn't scored at the Euros ever. He misses his goal. He didn't miss his goal. He got blocked. I thought that would have been a consolation goal for not making any goals at Euros, but he misses this one too, or he gets blocked. So, the third batch of players comes up. Then we have, Barzagli? Shoot, I can't read my handwriting. Barzagli or Narzagli makes the goal for Italy. Özil misses for Germany. And then Pella for Italy misses. And then Draxler for Germany makes his goal. And then next, Panucci gets blocked for Italy. And then Schweinsteiger misses the freaking goal. Oh my gosh. So, at this point, it was getting really out of control here. I think this we reached the do or die situation where if you miss a goal, you're pretty much out. So now up next is Giaccherini. He makes his goal. Hummel scores for Germany. Parola scores for Italy. Kimmich scores for Germany. Desciglio scores for Italy. And then Boateng scores for Germany. Thank goodness. And then finally, last but not least, Italy goes up with Darmian. And Darmian misses. Oh, no, Darmian gets blocked. So it's up to Hector. Hector goes up to shoot for Germany, and he makes it in, and then Germany wins in penalty kicks. So ultimately 2-1 for Germany. That was nerve-wracking. It's been a while since I've seen Germany go to penalty kicks. And to be that close, because Germany was behind on these penalty kicks at first, and then it wasn't until like the last do or die situation where Germany finally caught up and surpassed Italy in penalties. That was so nerve-wracking. That was, oh my gosh. But yeah, Germany, I mean, people were saying that it wasn't a good game. I thought it was a freaking good game. I think when both teams are high caliber, it's going to be a hard game. I mean, people aren't going to shine like they do against other teams. When you have two giants going at each other, both teams will look pretty average. I mean, that's my thinking. But it was a very tactical game, and I think both teams had pretty good chances. Italy's always dangerous. I'm just so glad that Germany finally broke the curse of Italy always beating Germany at these tournaments, at these major tournaments. Okay, so what did you guys think of this game, Germany versus Italy? So, next up, I mean, for the next games that I'm looking forward to, I can't wait to see Wales take on Portugal. That's gonna be a tough one. And I'm definitely going for Wales, though. I'm not saying I hate Portugal, but I'm definitely going for Wales, but that's one of my underdog teams. And then after that, freaking Italy. No, sorry, not Italy. France versus Iceland. And that's another one where I'm going for Iceland. That's the other team that I was going for as an underdog faction. If Iceland wins and plays against Germany, I'm still going to go for Germany, but I'm going to wish Iceland the best. If they somehow beat Germany, which I kind of doubt, I would probably cheer for Iceland. Unless, of course, they win against Wales, in which case, Wales, Iceland, that would be a very mixed bag there. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling. This video is too long, and my vlog was disorganized this time. Sorry about that. But this game gave me a lot of adrenaline, and I can't spit out my thoughts properly. But, yeah. Thanks for watching this vlog. Go Germany. And I hope you guys are still enjoying the Euros. See you guys later.